and the fans think they know what the recipe is. The beef is between Meghan Markle and Rebel Wilson. The beef is based on something that Rebel said recently on Watch What Happens Live. So here is her comment about meeting Prince Harry and Meghan Markle, and we'll get into why the fans think Rebel has a less than favorable memory of her meeting with Meghan Markle.
We went up to Santa Barbara, met Harry, could not have been nicer.
Had you known them before, I would assume?
No, we just had a mutual friend in common, a polo player. And then we went up, but then Meghan was not as cool.
Oh, really?
It wasn't as naturally warm. But maybe, I don't know, then my mum being Australian just asked her all these like slightly rude questions.
Oh,
and I was like, Mum,
what was she asking?
Where are your kids? And things like that. And I'm like, Mum, don't ask her that.
Well, then maybe that's why she was...
Maybe that's why she'd be like really annoying convicts from Australia.
But Harry was lovely.
Yeah, he was actually lovely.
I gotta say, it's a little different than advertised.
Yeah,
because
you actually hear the way she said it.
She's almost saying, I understand why she might have been less than warm because my mom was asking ridiculous questions.
Right. She didn't really go after her that.
Yeah.
But although she did expose that, she could have just said, oh, it was great.
Yeah.
Let's just clarify and put this in context. There's no beef. It's all manufactured, and the outrage and the slamming that Rebel Wilson is apparently receiving is like a select few people on Twitter. That's the context. Now let's get to the merits of what she's saying. What she's saying is Meghan Markle was not as nice to me or as warm to me as Harry was. And if that's the case, that's fine. Okay, I just want to clarify that too. If Meghan was not super cozy and warm to her, that's fine. There's a potential reason for that though. What's her name? Rebel was hosting the BAFTAs a couple years back. Made a joke about Harry and Meghan, saying that their Oprah special was full of fantasy and adventure and blah, 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 blah. Kind of making a joke about their Oprah special and took a little bit of a shot at that. It wasn't even that bad.
Suggesting they were making some of this stuff up.
Correct.
And nobody slapped Rebel while she was on stage?
Right, and even if, let's just say that Meghan did not like that, and maybe that's why she was a little bit salty to Rebel. And if that's the case, that's fine too. Good for Meghan Markle for keeping it real. That's what I'll say about that. So if she's not a phony, you know, you could say her husband's a little bit more of a phony perhaps, and he's more probably nice and
care.
Exactly. So there's no outrage, there's no actual beef. All Rebel Wilson says is that Meghan Markle wasn't that nice to me. And if she wasn't, so what? It's not that big a deal.
You were, can I just tell you something? He's right. You couldn't be, you nailed it.
As you were describing it, I really saw, this is Will and Jada, Rebel is Chris Rock.
Oh my God.
And Prince Harry and Meghan are Will and Jada. One of them had a reaction to the joke, and the other had a different reaction to the joke.
Slightly different.
The good news is nobody slapped anybody.
The thing is, right, Joe, this is nothing.
It's literally what you do.
People, yeah, and people are turning this into, you know, Twitter.
Don't do that.
Hi, I'm Shamika from Charlotte, North Carolina, and I'm going to just throw a little monkey wrench in here and just say that maybe the mutual friend that they both knew said something unfavorable about Rebel, and so Meghan remembered that going in, which made their meeting not pitch perfect. But also, I feel like Rebel has a bit of issues with Black women, especially if we go back to 2018 when she blocked a lot of us, I was included, just for some comments she made. So I don't know, but I still don't think this is like major beef though.
Oh wait, now I gotta know, why did she block you? What did you say?
I didn't do anything, but what happened was basically she made the comment that she was the first plus size woman to lead a rom-com, and clearly that's not the case.
Oh.
So that's what it was.
Got it. A lot of beef. That sounds like actual beef. There's a lot of beef in this country. Okay, we're gonna move on. Yes, moving on.